now the team has scored more than 2 or more goals in 4 of the last 5 games. Do you feel like the attack is kind of rounding into form a little bit here?
Well, I expect that. I think yes, it's always good to score many goals, but it's also good that we produce a lot of chances because it's not the same. At times we've been producing a lot of chances and we don't score, and at times we haven't trying to get a lot of chances on goal, and then we don't get that, or sometimes it's different. For me, it's just the performance of the team is being consistent in the last few games. We've been attacking very well. Obviously, some fragility on the back in certain moments of the game where we concede goals that cost us in certain periods of time. But what I like is the response of the team, and we respond attacking and overwhelming the opponent, and that's something that I really like. But obviously we will work on the balance of the team and how we can be more solid on the back.
I wanted to ask you along those lines, what do you feel like the team needs to improve on heading into a really tough game coming up this Wednesday against Philadelphia?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's going to be a very different team with a very different style, different formation, the 4-diamond-2 that they know, a player in a very good form like as that. So I think it's going to be in general a very different game. Also, we're playing away, so we will prepare. After I clean my head from tonight, we will start to prepare next game. We already have an idea, but we'll prepare. So we need to focus on us as well, because we don't have too much time to focus on the opponent. And I feel like we need to play in our style with a little bit more balance. I felt today was very good. We create way more chances than them. We create, again, more shots, more crosses, more possession. But in certain moments in plays that probably is not a big trend, a big threat or a big danger, we are conceding goals. So we need to clean that up a little bit. But again, I want to focus on the positives, and the positive is the heart and the good reaction from my team after conceding goals. We are always trying to attack, and that's what I highlight from tonight.
Gonzalo, can you just describe the emotions of the bench and your staff with this type of game? I mean, 0-0 at halftime, and then you go down right away in the second half, and then obviously win the game 3-2. And then just describe what it's like to have the luxury of bringing on a player like Joseph Martinez when you need a goal.
Well, I felt that the first half was all for us. I felt that we create some chances, a couple very good, and some just dangerous crosses that we put in good areas. But we couldn't score, so obviously that mental, break a little bit doesn't go in our favor. I felt that it went on DC's favor, so we talk about being alert in the first minutes of the second half and continue with being on the front foot. And then in the very first play, there's a foul on Andrew Goodman that is not called, but then similar play is called against us with Santi Sosa's amazing foul, and then from there the goal comes. So it's the very first play of the second half, and you are down 1-0. So it was difficult because obviously we were thinking the opposite, scoring first and go on the front foot. So then the game changed a little bit. We started to do changes, but I felt that the reaction of the team was very good, was very positive, very strong. And the team didn't go down on the mental side. So that's what I like. And after that, I think we all know the quality that Joseph Martinez has. It is obviously for us a 90 minutes game, and we need to manage the load and the ability to impact the games in the best moments for Joseph. And I felt that we did that today very well.
Just quickly, I agree that DC couldn't get out of their own half for a lot of the first half. There were moments though where Atlanta's players, the movement wasn't there, probably as you would like. I don't know if you agree. What were you saying during the game? And where did you, prior to the game and during, where did you think you could hurt DC United?
I think we should have been more clinical in the first half. I think that the movement of the ball was very good, especially in certain parts of the first half where we were already putting DC in their own half, in their own third, and then we were moving the ball very fast from side to side, a couple through balls to Thiago in on top of the 18, and from there we filter passes to Caleb Wiley, to Ronaldo Cisneros. On the other side, we isolate very well Brooks Lennon against their fullback or their midfielder, and then Luis Araujo with a couple breaks in the middle, some shots. So I felt that against a team that is completely on their own third, I think the movement of the ball was quite good. It's just we were not clinical. because if you score the first goal, maybe they have to step up and you create more chances. That's the game, and that's why we always say that the goals changed games, and unfortunately we were not that clinical in the first half, and that's what probably changed a little bit the game.
Parata scored the go-ahead goal basically right as soon as the subs were about to come on, which were some more attacking subs. I'm sure you already had those in mind. So then you were out there protecting a 1-goal lead with a pretty attacking lineup out there. It looked like a 4-1, 4-1. How do you think the team kind of managed those final moments of the game? And was the intention to go out there and try to score the fourth to settle it?
Yeah, it's a very good question because, obviously we prepare some scenarios for subs, and we have all the bench and all of our game changers, and then we try to manage, okay, if we're down, what we do, if we're tying, what we do, if we are winning, what we do. In that scenario, we knew that probably a little bit more width with Edwin Mosquera, a little bit more creativity with Marcelino in the middle, and obviously Joseph's quality on top of the box could have helped. So that's what we did. I think that Marcelino did a great job on putting a little bit more quality in the middle of the park and more attacking-minded football from that part of the field. And then Edwin was very good for me, just he missed the goal, but he was very dangerous in the limited minutes that he played. And obviously Joseph had 2 or 3 chances that, we are happy he's getting those. So yes, we tried to throw more of the attacking players we had, and then our 2 center backs just scoring goals, and that's very good because honestly I'm very happy for them. They train a lot, headers, and they are staying after the trainings with Eugenio, training headers and doing a lot of work on directional header from our side to improve on that. And I felt that Alan Franco's goal was outstanding, was a very good goal, and then Purata is having that tendency to be in good areas in those type of crosses. So I'm very happy for both of them, for Joseph's goal especially, because all of those helped the team to win.
Felipe, and I don't know if you have anything else in English.
Last week, Amar played really well against Cincinnati, and then I thought he was pretty solid today as well. But he did talk about just the pressure that the players are under recently, and he sort of gave credit to the staff in helping them manage that. Can you elaborate on that? Like, what has that been like, and what sort of pressure are you seeing the players under right now? And then about Marcelino, has he accepted this role of coming off the bench?
Well, first you ask about Amar specifically on the mental side, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not just, Amar mentioned it, but just the players in general. He mentioned his teammates as well.
Yeah, I don't think he mentioned pressure like that. I think he understands the pressure of being in a team like this, but not that particular. Now we're under pressure. I don't think the team feels under particular pressure. Yes, there's the urgency for winning. Yes, we have the full motivation to win and that, but I don't feel the team is pressure. When you are pressed and you're under pressure, normally you tend to shut down and you panic a little bit, and I don't see the team in that mood. I see the team with full commitment. I see the team with full urgency. So I don't know exactly what Amar tried to say there, but I don't feel like the team is under pressure. But more than the normal pressure that you get at playing at Atlanta United. That's the normal pressure you get because we know the standards of the club. We know where we should be on the standings, but we are not. And obviously we have that urgency to come back to those spots. We are now 3 points away from playoffs and probably against the relationship with the 5th place. So we are 3 points away of being there again. So we're gonna fight, we're gonna compete for that spot, and that's the urgency we feel. The staff, I always highlight my staff, and it's not just the coaching staff, but the medical side, the sports science department, the analytics that are always under the support of the team and how we can help the team to be better. And I think that's been fantastic from the whole staff. And I'm very grateful with the staff I have so far.
And on Marcelino, just him accepting that role.
Well, I don't think anyone accepts a bench role or being a soft role. I don't think anyone fully accepted. All of them want to start. Every player is in my squad think he should be the starter. I mean, that's normal in football. Every time I was on the bench in my career as a player, I felt that I should be starting. And that's a normal feeling that you get because you are competitive. So I don't think anyone will accept that role. It's just the role that we need to play now for the good of the team, and that's the decision that I feel is the best for the team. But in any moment, Marcelino can be back in the lineup because if he's good, if he's producing goals or chances on goal, he's going to get more minutes, and that's the competition and the healthy competition I want around my whole squad. And it's the same with every player. When Ronald Hernandez, he's been outstanding in the training sessions, and it's sad that I cannot use him because Brooks is getting very good crosses. Today he got 2 assists, and but that doesn't mean Ronald doesn't deserve to start. The same with Marcelino and with some other players. Ibarra has been training very good. George Campbell is back, so I have a good squad, and I have to pick only 11, and the rest they have to take that role. And when they come from the bench, they have to impact. They are the game changers of the team, and they've been doing that. So I'm very happy on that performance from everyone.
We'll switch to Spanish. Locker room's open if you want to head in there.
Coach, felicidades por la victoria.
Gracias.
¿Por qué José Martínez no está de inicial, considerando que ha venido anotando y se ha visto físicamente bien en los últimos partidos? Y cómo enfrentar a un equipo como Filadelfia, que es un equipo fuerte con 54 puntos, 37 goles a favor, que le hizo 6 goles a DC United en el partido anterior, que hoy se le ganó obviamente a DC 3-2. ¿Cómo enfrentarlo?
Bueno, enfrentar a Filadelfia, obviamente ya mis asistentes han estado siguiendo a Filadelfia, es probablemente, si no el mejor, uno de los mejores equipos de la liga, y habrá que enfrentarlo con nuestras armas. No podemos enfrentarlos con las armas de otros equipos. Tenemos que tratar de hacer nuestro partido de la manera que nosotros jugamos, obviamente teniendo en cuenta sus características y sus virtudes y sus deficiencias. Creo que hoy en día es un equipo que pasa por un gran momento en lo colectivo y en lo individual, así es que será un partido que requerirá un gran esfuerzo, gran determinación y muy buen fútbol también, porque tú no puedes vencer a un equipo si no juegas bien a la pelota. Entonces trataremos de poner un cuadro que haga esas 3 cosas muy, muy importante y tratar de presentar una pelea fuerte ante uno de los mejores equipos de la liga.
José Martínez.
Joseph, pues bueno, son decisiones que yo tomo con base a lo que veo en los partidos. Creo que Ronaldo hace un grandísimo esfuerzo físico que nos ayuda a abrir demasiados espacios, y que la presión que hace Ronaldo nos ayuda mucho, sobre todo a recuperar la pelota en el campo rival, y de repente esa alternativa de tener a Joseph Martínez fresco en los últimos minutos nos ha venido dando resultados, y lo mismo con Dom. Creo que son 2 jugadores similares en ese sentido, y que bueno, ha sido mi decisión, y que una vez más escogeré a los que crea que están en el mejor momento para jugar 90 minutos en cada partido.
Gonzalo, ¿cómo va? ¿Todo bien? Felicitaciones por la victoria. Lo primero que te quería preguntar era, más allá de por qué Joseph al banco o no, que eso es entendible, te quería preguntar por qué cuando el partido estaba complicado en el resultado solo hiciste un cambio básicamente de hombre por hombre y no cambiaste la figura. Yo imaginaba que ibas a hacer otro tipo de modificación. Eso es una pregunta. Y la otra, ¿qué fue lo que más te dejó satisfecho del rendimiento del equipo?
Sí, muy buena pregunta. Pero, primero que nada, solo hicimos el cambio porque creíamos que estábamos jugando bien. Solo hicimos un cambio que fue traer a Joseph Martínez, pero creíamos que el equipo estaba jugando bien, y sí cambiamos de alguna manera de estructura, porque de la línea de 5 tratamos de decir que era más línea de 4 ahora, empujar más a Kelly Wiley que se quedara más de extremo, y entonces era una especie de 4-2-3-1. Y muy pronto empatamos el partido. y después intentamos cambiar la figura solamente del centro en un 4-3-3 con Marcelino y Thiago ya de interiores o de volantes ofensivos, Santi solo, y ya poner a un extremo muy agresivo como Edwin, que con velocidad creo que lo hizo muy bien. Caleb Wiley sentí que estaba ya un poco cansado y creo que eso nos dio mucha más verticalidad, pero al principio no cambiamos tanto porque creíamos que el equipo estaba jugando bien y estábamos teniendo control del partido y faltaba la cereza del pastel, que era meter el gol.
La última que te quiero hacer yo por lo menos es, no de táctica, no de nada, quiero que me responda Gonzalo, no el entrenador. ¿Qué pasó en esa última pelota que te la ponen al área? ¿Qué sentiste vos? Que no había cómo sacarla esa pelota, parecía que estaba viva todavía.
Y bueno, es que nos ha pasado de todo este año y obviamente el sentimiento que tienes es de mucho nerviosismo porque de la nada, una vez más, creo que de la nada controlamos el partido casi todos los momentos de los partidos, en la gran mayoría de los encuentros, y de la nada nos anotan goles de jugadas que no vienen producto de una buena elaboración o de un buen contragolpe incluso, vienen de la nada, de pelotazos al área, de segundas pelotas, rebotes al borde del área, y así es como nos han estado anotando goles. Entonces, obviamente, una jugada así me preocupó, pero al final creo que los muchachos, una vez más, algo que quiero destacar mucho es el corazón que pusieron. Y ese corazón a mí me indica como entrenador que el equipo está vivo, que quiere entrar a playoffs y que van a luchar hasta el final, y que de repente vas a tener que te meten un gol y hay que remontar, y hay veces que vas a ganar un partido, empatar o perder, pero el siguiente vamos a estar listos para pelear, y creo que esa respuesta me está gustando en esta parte del torneo, donde necesito que el equipo esté mentalmente fuerte, y algo que si bien no hemos sido consistentes en las alineaciones por las lesiones y muchas cosas, estamos siendo muy consistentes en la parte mental, y eso me está gustando en los últimos partidos, que el equipo está respondiendo en la parte mental bastante bien.